Hey, I built $100 million company with this system, not some complicated theory I learned in a classroom. I built it learning how to turn big goals into priorities, and priorities into execution, and execution into measurable results. And now I've taken what I learned building and scaling that company and turned it into something other business leaders can use. The Bullish on Business Executive Information System. There is a problem, and here it is. What I see happening inside growing companies every single day, the CEO has a vision. Sales has its priorities. Marketing has another list. Operations is putting out fires. People are sitting in meetings. Everyone is busy, but busy does not necessarily mean the company is executing on all the things that will actually grow the business. That's the problem. As a company grows, complexity grows with it. More people, more meetings, more projects, more data, more decisions. And without an executive system, the priorities that matter most can disappear into spreadsheets, emails, meetings, and endless to-do lists, paying consultants hundreds of thousands of dollars. Building a $100 million company taught me something. Strategy matters. But strategy without execution doesn't produce results. You need a disciplined operating cadence that continually answers, what are we trying to accomplish? What exactly happened? Where are we off track? What matters most now? Because that does change. And what are we going to do next? That thinking is at the heart of Bullish on Business EIS. Bullish on Business EIS is designed to help business leaders move from information to decisions, and from decisions to execution. It brings your goals, your results, your priorities, and execution discipline together so you can stay focused on the work that matters. Think about the weekly executive review you just received. You received what actually happened, analyzed results and identity patterns. Prioritize what needs to happen next. That's more than a checklist. It's a decision engine. And Bullish on Business Executive Information System takes that discipline beyond Friday review into the way you operate your business. The big idea, imagine opening your business system and being able to answer, are we on target? Where are we falling behind? What needs my attention right now? What should my team prioritize on? What are the next actions that can move the needle and the business forward? That's the kind of visibility executives like you need, because you shouldn't have to wait until the end of the quarter to discover that something important wasn't getting done. So personally, I've lived this. I've built companies. I've worked with major organizations, IBM, CSC, the NHS in England. I've experienced the pressure of payroll, customer growth, people, technology, execution, lives in healthcare. I've learned what extraordinary growth isn't created by more things to do. It's created by knowing what matters most, relentlessly executing it. And that's why I built Bullish on Business EIS. I want to take the systems, disciplines, and lessons behind building a $100 million business and turn them into practical operating system that today's business leader uses. So if your business has big goals, but you know your execution needs and become more disciplined, more visible, more accountable, I invite you to take a look. Don't just create another plan. Don't just add another spreadsheet. Please Don't just schedule another meeting. Don't hire another consultant. Build an execution system. Turn your goals into priorities. Turn your priorities into action. Turn your action into measurable results. And start running your business with discipline required to scale. Explore Bullish on Business EIS. Wake up, show up, and charge.